Yo, what is up? So I'm going to show you how to get your first huge. And if you've already got a huge, I'm going to show you how to get extra huges. So I have a list of stuff that I'm going to talk about, and there's a lot of tips in this video, so make sure you watch it all the way through. I do sometimes give away huges, so make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and comment. But right, like I said, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in this video, but first of all, obviously I've got to go with the obvious one, right? You can indeed hatch huges. So as you can see, in some eggs, you'll be able to see a huge pet like this. The way you can tell it's huge is because it's square. Now, this is a huge pet. Obviously, that's a huge pet. There are some eggs. Sometimes some certain eggs, they remove the huges after a while. Like this one. This used to have a huge in it, but now it's gone. I think that was a doodle cat. Actually, no, I think the doodle cat's been moved over here. Now, obviously, this is a method, but it is very difficult to to hatch a huge. You know, sometimes you can spend days AFKing and not even get one. So, I mean, you know, try it. You might get lucky. You never know. You could hatch a huge. Obviously, make sure you activate your ultra lucky and your super lucky boosts. That's going to really help. And also server boost. That helps as well. Another method that you can do is claiming your gifts. So at the top of the screen, there is a little present. And if you click that, now these gifts, I mean, first of all, I recommend claiming them all the time anyway, because, you know, you get loads of free stuff. But then I believe these two at the bottom here, you see these two big ones? Also, I think you can claim them like every 4 hours or something. I'm not actually entirely sure, but as you can see by down here, it says chance gifts can contain an exclusive huge pet. So I believe that's these two baskets down here. I think you can, I don't know actually. I don't know if it's all of them. Let's just claim these anyway. Yeah, make sure you claim these big ones because these are a good chance of getting a huge pet. And it's actually the huge cupcake, which, do I have one? Oh, I do have one. Yeah, you can actually win this huge pet. Obviously, the chances are low, but, you know, you might as well. It's a cool pet. So yeah, if you want a chance to get this thing, just keep redeeming those gifts. Another way you can get a free, well, this way is free. A free huge pet is by this thingy mabob. So if I jump up here real quick, let's get rid of the cupcake. If I jump up here, so before every single update, which is, it updates every Saturday if you didn't know, we actually get a gift. Now everyone gets a free gift at 1 minute. So when this time is on 1 minute, make sure you're on the game because you will actually get a free gift. And in these gifts, you can actually get a chance to win a huge. Do I have a gift that I can show you? No, I don't. Okay, I've opened all my gifts. But you get like a very low chance of hatching a huge pet. And obviously that's just another way you can get one. And now another tip that you can do, if I can jump back up here, let me up. I'm not very good at parkour. Is you can have multiple accounts. So if you want, like just before the minute update, I'm just gonna give up with that. Just before the minute before the update, you can load up your old account, your sister's account, your brother's account, your dog's account, your goldfish's account, and you obviously get loads of huges. No, not loads of huges, loads of gifts. I mean, you could get loads of huges if you get really lucky. But yeah, obviously the more gifts you get, the better chance you have a huge hatching a huge. Now, the next bit kind of involves Robux, but, you know, if you're rich in Robux, obviously you can get a huge this way. I really wouldn't recommend it, though, because it is a lot of money. But obviously, yeah, there's a 1.25 chance of hatching it in this egg, but it's like 400 Robux per egg. Or you can get a discount here, but yeah, really expensive. Also, you can even get a huge Titanic, but look at that, 0.05. Do you know how many times? Like, go on Google and, like, get a wheel or something. Do you know how odd the odds of hatching that? It is ridiculous. You can spin like thousands of times and you still wouldn't probably get that. It is absolutely crazy, the chances of that pet. But the huge is, at least it's like a 1% chance. You know, there is actually a little bit of glimmer of hope that maybe you could hatch one of them. But I don't really recommend it because it's a lot of money. Another way you can get a huge is obviously they do sell plushies. Like big games, they sell these like plushies on their website. And you can actually buy it's like a teddy bear that you can buy. And you can get it like ordered to your house. And then that teddy bear comes with a code that you can redeem in the merch code section, wherever it is. I don't even know where it is actually. I've never actually even done it. Oh yeah, here we go. Official PetSimex merch code. Redeem now. So yeah, your teddy bear will come with a code and you can like actually get it in game, and it's always a huge. Or if you, I think they're also bringing out like Titanic huges, is that what they're called? And you get like a Titanic plushie and you get one in game with a code. That's pretty cool. I think the plushies are kind of expensive as well, but yeah. Now, one of the best methods, in my opinion, of getting a huge, now it involves gems. Okay, now you need to figure out a way to get gems, and that's either, I mean, you can farm them, like you can farm the gems, or you can do what I'm going to recommend is try and get involved in trading. Now, I genuinely think this is the best way. If you're really trying to get a huge and it's like your dream or whatever to get a huge, then I would recommend getting into trading as much as you possibly can, because, you know, the knowledge of the game, you'll eventually learn the prices of things. So also, yeah, go to the trading plaza, because obviously that's where all the trading happens. Now, if you hang around in the trading plaza for a while, you'll eventually see prices of things, right? And you'll be able to compare them. So obviously we want to try and make some gems, right? So if you're in the trading plaza every now and then, you'll see the prices of things, see like this is 50 billion, and you sort of just learn the prices. And then eventually you'll get to a point where you see something and you'll like say this pet here or whatever, this is 200 million. See, this guy's selling it, but then you would remember earlier that you saw someone selling it for like 500 million or something. And basically, you can resell stuff and you can make profit. Now, as you can see, this guy's selling mythicals, which is a pretty good idea. What you can do is you can also just sell your mythicals or sell whatever pets you don't need. See, like, because majority of the time, I feel like people have like really good pets, but maybe they just delete them because they want to clear space or whatever. But you can just come into the trading plaza and sell them for gems like this. Now, obviously, you want to try and sell pets that people want. So one really good way of getting a lot of gems fast is, you know, when an update literally just dropped, you want to sell the new mythicals like then and there, because obviously when the update just dropped, everyone's trying to get their new mythical. So if you're out here selling them, you can probably overprice them by loads too, because they're like brand new mythicals, there people will want them for extra, you know, because they are really new. And one thing you can do as well, which I think is going to increase the price by loads, is try and sell pets that have cartoon coins V. Now obviously everyone's trying to get cartoon coins V at the minute, because that's what everyone's trying to get, just so they can farm more coins. Literally just go and enchant, go to like the auto enchanted fantasy world, enchant your pets to fantasy, oh no, cartoon coins V, or obviously if you're watching this in the future, whatever the future like new enchantment is, and just sell those. Hello, this guy wants to trade. I'm not trading, buddy. Yeah, although I am at the trading plaza, so that's a bit odd. So yeah, try and sell pets with cartoon coins V, because I know a lot of people want to buy those. And with the auto enchant, it's pretty easy to get cartoon coins. Well, it's not easy, but it's a lot easier than it was in the past. Another thing that I'd recommend is obviously if you're trying to get your first huge, don't aim for something absolutely ridiculous. You know, you sort of got to be a bit realistic, right? Like, I know everyone wants the best huges, but for your first huge, I would sort of start small. Hi, hello, my guy. You know, don't start off by wanting to get the huge green balloon cat. I mean, that's 121 billion. Obviously, eventually you'll be able to get that, which was pretty cool. But start with a cheap huge. So what I'd recommend like this is 12 billion, this huge. I think this is the cheapest huge in the game. The huge hell rock. I think, yeah, I'm not sure if you can really get cheaper than that. So what I'd recommend is try and look for a huge hell rock. You can also find golden hell rocks. I think they're a little bit more expensive, but they're still pretty cheap. Obviously, and also the huge... I think the huge cupcakes are pretty cheap. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is don't go for the really expensive huges. Just for your first one, definitely go for the cheaper options. You know what I'm saying? And then as you become a master trader and you're selling and buying and doing all of that, and you've learned all the prices, oh, there goes my internet, you will then be able to literally be a trillionaire. All right, that's how trillionaires are made. That's actually how majority of people like make trillions of gems. It's mainly by trading. You know, with trading, like in the beginning, you'll probably start off with mythicals and legendaries, selling them with like cartoons V, and then you'll move on to like exclusive or maybe even dark matters, and then you'll probably move on to exclusives, and then eventually move on to like huges and things, you know, making the big money. But yeah, I hope this has helped you. Hopefully this has helped someone out there to get their first huge. I feel like I've given quite a lot of tips, but oh wait, actually another final thing, just in case you've made it this far in the video, if you're still trying to get a huge, I recommend like joining giveaways. Wow, my internet is absolutely terrible. Like just join loads of different giveaways on Discords and wherever you can find them, on Twitter and things. And you never know, you might get lucky there. But yeah, I'm going to end it off here. If you made it this far, comment like bad internet because this is crazy. I can barely even play the game. But yeah, appreciate it.